cinnamon bear.
Well, the most magical and enormous flying hat landed Judy and Jimmy and their friends in a wonderful land of ice and snow. Just as Queen Melissa instructed them, they asked the first person they met where to find Nicky Frutal. He was a snowman and told them that Mr. Frutal could be found in a white palace. Up the steps they went and were met by Nicky Frutal, a little elf dressed all in white fur. Nicky invited them in and led them to a door which is just about to open on the gentleman who can tell them how to get their broken silver star fixed. And who do you think it is? Well, I'll let Judy tell you.
Santa Claus.
Willikers, you don't mean the real Santa Claus, do you, Mr. Frutal?
Of course, Jimmy, and no one else.
Honest Injun?
Honest Injun. All right, here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Gee Willikers.
Welcome, my children. Come right in. I've been expecting you.
Thanks, Santa. Don't mind if I do.
Your invitation is most acceptable. Thank you.
Come on, Judy and Jimmy. Now, don't be bashful.
Go ahead. There's nothing to be frightened about.
I guess maybe I'm silly, but it's kind of exciting to meet the really, truly Santa Claus.
Yes. You see, we never thought we would, and... well, it's kind of like shaking hands with the president or something.
Well, don't you feel that way now? Don't you know that I love children better than anything in the world?
I guess so,
Now, there's nothing to be frightened of. Come on and sit up on my lap while I finish reading a few letters,
Thank you, Santa Claus.
There. Upsy-daisy. Comfy?
Oh, yes, thank you, Santa Claus.
Now, Jimmy, suppose you sit on the arm of my big chair. How about it?
Okay, Santa Claus.
You know, this is quite a treat for me, Judy and Jimmy. The most I ever get to see of children is when they're sound asleep.
Don't they ever see you?
Oh, no. If they're awake, they can't see me at all.
That's it. Judy and I wondered why we didn't see you that Christmas we stayed awake all night and watched. But our presents were there Christmas morning just the same.
I remember that time. I fooled you youngsters, didn't I? Now, by the way, I got your letters this year, too.
You did? Gee, that's swell.
And I hope you'll be quite satisfied. Now, let's see about your silver star.
Did Melissa tell you what happened to it?
Oh, yes, indeed. I had quite a talk with her about it. Oh, it's too bad you had so much trouble.
How did she talk to you, Santa Claus?
By shortwave. Oh, I'm quite a fan, you know. Radio is my hobby when I have time to spare. Now, will you put the star on my desk so I can look it over?
You bet. There it is.
My. Certainly is all smashed, isn't it? But that can be fixed. Oh, yes, easily fixed.
Can you fix it in time for Christmas? Of course, you understand how important it is for us to have it by then.
Ho. Indeed I do. I'm not going to fix it myself. No, that's a little out of my line. But I will take you personally to a man who specializes in that sort of work. Oh, Nicky.
Yes, Santa?
Have my sleigh and reindeer ordered, will you please? And oh, yes, have a couple of fur suits sent up for Judy and Jimmy. It's pretty cold out.
How about Crazy Quilt and me?
What? Oh, you were so quiet, Patio Cinnamon, that I almost forgot about you. Well, you're pretty well fixed by nature for the cold country. But I don't know about the Crazy Quilt Dragon.
Why not, Santa Claus?
Well, you look as if you were just a bit the worse for wear. Let's see. A number of seams ripped and... Oh, quite a tear over there.
Oh, yes. I did that when I tobogganed down to your palace. Oh, gracious.
Well, I think a bit of tailoring wouldn't be amiss. Oh, Nicky, call the tailoring establishment and arrange for a complete overhaul for the Crazy Quilt Dragon.
Oh, thank you, Santa Claus. I'm not too vain, I hope, but I don't feel my sartorial best when I've got so many rips and tears.
Is that all, Santa Claus?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Send up 2 fur suits to Santa Claus's office immediately. And,
what size?
He wants to know what size, Judy.
I don't know. I guess about like yours.
Size 9 3/4.
9 3/4, okay.
Have the sleigh and reindeer out in front of the palace.
Sleigh and reindeer, okay.
And tell the tailor shop to expect one Crazy Quilt Dragon for a complete overhaul.
Complete overhaul for Dragon. Right.
All right, now come along, Judy and Jimmy and Cinnamon Bear, and follow me. Nicky Fruitle will show you where to go, Crazy Quilt.
Oh, thanks ever so much, Santa. Complete overhaul, eh? Not bad.
This way, Crazy Quilt.
Well, goodbye, all. When I see you next, I promise a complete revelation.
Now, just a second while I button up my coat. There.
Here are the fur suits, Santa. The service is extra good today.
Oh, fine. Now, help yourself, children. You need any assistance with the fastenings?
No, thank you.
Gee willikers, we look almost like Cinnamon Bear.
Well, all set? Oh, it's pretty chilly out.
Well, we don't mind it now.
I don't see the snowman.
Well, I expect he's gone to lunch.
Oh, look, Judy. Here come the reindeer.
Oh, my goodness. Aren't they pretty?
Gee, they're swell. Would you let me hold the reins a while, Santa?
Oh, I'm afraid not, Jimmy. You know, these reindeer are funny. They won't obey anybody but me. You see, they're my own special private reindeer. And this is the sleigh in which I make my yearly visit to the world. All right, everybody. Here we go. Hi, Donner and Blitzen.
My goodness.
Can you get everything into this one sleigh, Santa?
Well, not as much as I used to. I have to tie on a couple of trailers now. Oh, see that building over there?
Sure. What is it?
That's the candy factory.
Oh, it's a good thing the candy pirates don't come up here.
Oh, we take care of them all right. Now, over there is the doll factory, Judy, and that one back there is the mechanical factory.
What are you making there, Santa?
Oh, toy trucks, engines, bicycles, electric trains, all sorts of things. You know, I have a crew of specially trained brownies and elves in each of these factories, and they're busy all the year round.
Do you ever have anything made in the big palace where you live?
Oh, a few special things, but that's where the toys are stored when they're finished, and every day there's an inspection in the grand hall. Oh, maybe you'd like to see one of the inspections after your star's fixed. How about it?
You bet.
Who is it you're taking us to visit, Santa?
Oh, you'll see in just a minute, Judy. His house is right over here. Oh, boys. Oh! Now, this is one of my best friends. Listen to him sing. That'll tell you who he is.
I'm Jack Frost, the world's most famous painter, and I deal in winter fixtures that are lovely to behold. I can paint 1,000,000 pictures with my brushes and my mixtures, but I like the work much better if my feet were not so cold. Brrr, I'm colder than November. I'm colder than an Eskimo. I'm colder than a clam. Brrr, I'm colder than December. It's impossible to realize how cold I really am. I'm Jack Frost, the world's most famous painter. And according to the census, I'm the only one who knows how to frost the roofs and fences with such gorgeous consequences. But I'm feeling most despondent, 'cause my nose is almost froze. I'm really rather chilly. I'm colder than 100 polar bears have ever felt. This may sound rather silly, but I'd buy a radiator if I thought I would not melt.
Bless my stuffing. So that's Jack Frost. I felt his fingers many a time, but I've never seen him.
Look at all the icicles on his cap.
Hi, Jack. Some friends to meet you. Here's Judy, Jimmy, and the Cinnamon Bear.
How do you do? Come in, won't you?
Thanks, Mr. Jack Frost.
I'm glad you dropped in. I'm on my vacation now. Nothing for me to do out into the world after the snow comes.
Jack, my little friends Judy and Jimmy have had a bit of trouble with a silver star which belongs on top of their Christmas tree.
Yes?
It's been badly smashed and needs fixing. Show it to him, Jimmy.
Here it is, Mr. Frost.
Oh, that'll be easy. I'm extra good at stars.
I've often admired your work on the windows, Jack Frost.
Thanks. Yes, I do fairly good work, but I'll never be really satisfied until I learn how to frost a chocolate cake.
Oh, Mother can frost cakes like everything. Maybe she'd teach you.
Good. Next time I'm down your way, I'll try to find time for a lesson. Now, if you'll just step this way into my laboratory.
My. Just look at all the brushes and things.
Willikers, it's wonderful.
This is where Jack does all his research work. Plans all the designs for his window displays.
It's beautiful.
Now, let's see about the star. This won't take a second. Just a bit of magic snow cement here, and here, and here, and there.
Oh, why, look, Jimmy.
Well, bless my stuffing.
Our silver star's all beautiful again, just like it was before. Can I touch it, Mr. Frost?
Oh, not for a minute. I'll put it here on the windowsill for a bit. It has to be exposed to the cold north wind to get good and solid. Now, while we're waiting, I'd like to show you a few of the designs I'm working on for next year's frostings.
There's a big star in one of your designs. Do you like stars, Jack Frost?
Better than anything.
How many points do you put on your stars?
He puts 5, Judy. You can count them for yourself.
I wonder how many there are on our star. I'll look and see. Jimmy, Santa.
Why, what's happened, Judy?
The star. It's not on the windowsill. It's gone.
When Judy went back to look at the star, it was
Gone. It's just as gone as though it had never been there.
Jiminy Crickets, this is awful. What'll we do, Santa Claus?
No. The first thing to do is not get excited. Take a look outside, Jack. Maybe it fell off the sill into the snow.
All right, Santa. Just a minute till I raise the window a little more.
Do you see any sign of it, Jack Frost?
No, it's not there. Perhaps it... Look! There they go!
Who?
The bad dolls. That's where the silver star went. They stole it.
Willikers, let's chase them. Come on, Judy. Come on, Cinnamon Bear.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on. You couldn't possibly catch them now. Why, they're going like 60.
But, Santa, we can't stand here and let them get away with our silver star just after it's been mended and everything.
Now, don't you worry, Judy. I'll see to it that your star gets back safe and sound.
All right, if you say so, Santa. But it sure makes me feel pretty awful unhappy.
Me too. And ferocious besides, garah.
Who are these bad dolls, anyhow?
Well, Jimmy, a few years ago a most strange thing happened. The factory got hold of a bad lot of sawdust, and consequently, all the dolls that were stuffed with it turned out to be very naughty.
I beg pardon, Santa, but don't you think you'd better call out the tin soldiers? Those bad dolls have quite a head start, you know.
Oh, so they have. I almost forgot. May I use your phone, Jack?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. Hello, operator? Hello? Get me Snowside 1, 2, 3 O'Leary. Yes. Hello? Nicky Frutal? Oh, Nicky, the bad dolls have just stolen Judy and Jimmy's star right after Jack Frost mended it. Now, I want you to order out a detachment of tin soldiers. Yes, tell Captain Tintop the bad dolls headed due west of Jack Frost's house. That's right.
Santa?
Oh, hold the phone, Nicky. Yes, what is it, Judy?
Excuse me, but would you please ask Nicky Frutal if the Crazy Quilt Dragon has come out of the tailor shop yet?
Oh, surely. Oh, Nicky, How about the Crazy Quilt Dragon? Well, how does he look? Oh, that's fine. Well, you tell him to meet us out in front of the big storeroom. Yes, that's it. All right, you got everything straight now? All right. Goodbye, Nicky. Well, there we are, children. The tin soldiers will be on their way in a minute. You'll have your star back in no time at all.
That's swell. Gee, I feel better already.
Just the same. It's pretty hard not to worry when it's getting closer and closer to Christmas every minute.
Oh, now you just leave it to Santa Claus, Judy. And now we've got to get started for the big storeroom and meet Crazy Quilt.
Speaking of Crazy Quilt, which I'd rather not do, what did Nicky Fruitles have to say about him?
Well, the tailors have done a mighty fine job of renovating. Nicky says he looks just like new.
Let's hurry. I'm anxious to see him.
Huh. He'll probably be so conceited you won't be able to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
Now, Cinnamon Bear, don't be jealous.
All right, come along, everyone.
Goodbye, Jack Frost. Thanks for mending the Silver Star.
We're ever so grateful.
Oh, sure, that's all right. I'm just sorry it had to get stolen.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Frost. Santa's tin soldiers will get it back for us. And don't forget, next time you're visiting the world, you just stop at our house and I'll have Mother show you how to frost a chocolate cake.
You bet I will, Judy. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Jack Frost.
Bye.
It's pretty cold out here. I don't know what we'd do without these fur suits you gave us, Santa.
All right, all in the sleigh now. Make it snappy.
Will somebody please give me a boost?
There you are, Cinnamon Bear.
Much obliged, Jimmy.
Everybody in? All right, off we go. Hi, Dunner. Hi, Blitzen. Hi. And here we are. This is the big storeroom.
There's Crazy Quilt waiting for us.
Hello, Crazy Quilt. Hello, Nicky.
Salutations, my friend, salutations.
Hello, everybody.
Well, is everything all right, Nicky Fruitle?
Tip-top, Santa. The tin soldiers got off with flying colors.
Ah, splendid.
Notice anything different, Judy?
Oh, my goodness, Crazy Quilt. You sure look specially handsome.
Oh, yes, indeed. My friends, you are gazing on a new Crazy Quilt Dragon.
Looks like the same old stuff to me.
Here, let me see. Well, they did a good job, all right. Turn around. Turn around.
Yes.
There. Why, your patches look just like new.
Oh, me, yes. I'm thrilled no end.
Boy, and you've got a brand new bow around your neck. It's sure a humdinger, Crazy Quilt.
I guess he's not the only one who has a bow.
Of course not, Patio Cinnamon. You have a lovely green one.
Green, very common color green. Now, my bow...
Orange, that's what it is. Orange, a yellowy orange.
It isn't either. It's scarlet, so there.
Well, whatever it is, they sure took you to the cleaners, all right. Too bad they didn't dry clean your crazy quiltish brains while they were at it.
Here. No quibbling, please.
Oh, don't mind them, Santa. They always act like that.
Oh, I see. Well, what do you say we just forget a bit about it, and we'll take a look around in the storeroom, huh? Right this way.
Goodness me. Just look at all the little pianos and horns and things. Hundreds of them.
Ah, this is the music department.
Ah, music. You don't happen to have a spare tuba around, do you, Santa? Used to play in the Dragon Military Band, you know.
So that's why you're such a windbag, huh, Crazy?
Here I am, Santa. Everything's taken care of.
Good. Now, where's that special piano job, Nicky? I'd like to look it over.
It's this one right over here. I'll take the cover off.
Ooh, a little white piano. Oh, it's beautiful.
Very nice. But it should be tested before we pack it, Nicky.
If I'm not intruding, Santa, I'd be glad to do the honors.
All right, Patio Cinnamon. We'd love to hear you play. Wouldn't we, Nicky Fruitle?
Indeed we would.
Piano player, huh? Sissy stuff.
Don't pay any attention to him, Cinnamon Bear. Go right ahead.
This is my own composition, my very own, Santa. I'm very fond of it.
So are we. Cinnamon Bear sang it for us the very first time we met him.
And he sang it for Queen Melissa, too.
As a matter of fact, he sings it on every possible occasion.
Well, personally, I think it's very pretty. Very well done.
Thank you, Patio Cinnamon. You're a real artist.
Much obliged, Nicky. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll browse around a bit.
May we look at anything we like, Santa?
Why, certainly, Judy. Anything that isn't wrapped up.
Gee, Judy, take a look at this peachy trumpet.
Are you positive you have no tubas about Santa?
Oh, plenty of them, Crazy Quilt, but none your size.
Oh, how unfortunate. You're really missing a treat. Some consider me a virtuoso.
Oh,
Why,
Santa, what are all these toy soldiers doing here? I thought this was just the music department.
Well, those are musical soldiers, Judy. They play in the toy band. You'll hear them when we have the big inspection.
Where's Cinnamon Bear, Judy?
Why, Now, where did he go?
Oh, he probably wandered off by himself. Never mind, though. He won't get in any trouble around here.
Oh, I don't know about that, Nicky Fruital. Paddy's middle name is Trouble.
Well, then, we'd better start looking for him. Don't see him anywhere around. Perhaps he went into one of the other rooms.
Where does this door lead to, Santa?
Oh, that's the Christmas sticker supply room. And let's see if he's wanted in there.
My word, what a collection of Christmas stickers and tags piled clear to the ceiling.
Aren't they pretty? I don't think I ever saw such beautiful ones.
What's that?
There's something under this pile of stickers.
Here, let's see what this is all about.
It's Cinnamon Bear.
I've got his leg. Help me pull him out, Nicky.
Okay.
Oh, this is rich. He's covered from head to foot with stickers.
Come on, everybody. Let's pull them off for him.
Look, there's a great big sticker right across Patty's mouth, and it says, "Do not open till Christmas."
Oh, no, that's too much to ask. I doubt if our cinnamon friend could keep his mouth shut until Christmas, even though it isn't very far off. Well, here goes.
Oh, wow, what a life. Everything's again me.
How did all this happen, Mr. Cinnamon Bear?
Just looking around, minding me own business, that's all. Guess I was still a bit damp from the snow, and when that big pile of stickers toppled over on me...
Just minding your own business, eh, my little stuck-up fellow? Oh, what a sight you are.
Calling Santa Claus. Calling Santa Claus.
Oh, excuse me, please. Santa Claus speaking. What is it?
Captain Tintop has just reported skirmish with the bad dolls in the icicle forest.
Yes, go on.
Due to snowstorm, have had unexpected setback. Need reinforcements immediately. Bad dolls are much more stubborn than usual. Seems to be someone helping them. A scout reported that they are being led by a strange creature never seen before in the snow country. Couldn't tell much about it, but it was all green. That is all, Taffy Twist.
The bad dolls were being led by someone never before seen in the snow country, a strange green-colored creature whose identity was unknown. But let's listen to Judy, who seems to have some definite ideas on the subject.
Oh, green? My goodness, that sounds like...
Oh, no, Judy. That just couldn't be possible.
Calling Santa Claus. Calling Santa Claus.
Yes, what is it now?
A Maybeland just received from Queen Melissa of Maybeland. Quote, warning, citizens of Snowland, Santa Claus, Judy, and Jimmy, be on lookout for Wintergreen Witch.
Oh, Jimmy, I was right.
Escaped from Looking Glass Valley, assisted by another witch with black cat tattooed on left elbow. Wintergreen last seen flying over bottomless abyss on broomstick, headed for the snow country. Beware, she is dangerous, unquote.
Oh, dear. Are we going to have trouble with that awful old witch again? I thought Melissa had gotten rid of her for good.
Oh, come, don't get upset, my friends. I think we can take care of the lady.
Lady.
And, Nicky, run over to the airport and order them to send out 10 airplanes. And and tell them to communicate with me if they need additional men or supplies. And, oh, yes, one more thing, Nicky. I want you to go over there.
You do?
Mhm.
Well, what about the,
Oh, that'll be easy. You just tell them.
What goes on here?
You'll find out soon enough, friend Crazy Quilt.
Is that all, Santa Claus?
Yes, I think so, Nicky. You sure you have everything straight?
I think so.
Well, you'd better hurry. I have a little surprise for Judy and Jimmy, and I'll need you.
Right. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Now, of course, you children may not care for surprises, or do you?
Of course we do, Santa.
Well, if you're sure you do, close your eyes, all of you.
Am I to be included in this, what do you think is going to happen, business?
Why, certainly. And Patio Cinnamon, too.
Oh, my. I do hope it's cinnamon buns.
Always thinking of your tummy. How materialistic.
Now, no peeking there, Crazy Quilt. Keep those purple patch eyelids closed tight. Now, I'll take hold of your hand, Judy, and yours, Jimmy.
Well, how about me, Santa? It's dark in here.
In where?
In here. Well, what I mean is it's dark inside me when I got my eyes closed.
Well, you and Crazy Quilt can hang on to Judy and Jimmy's free hands. Just a minute. There we are. We're all set. All right, now. Come along.
My goodness, but this is exciting. Where do you suppose he's taking us?
I've no idea, Judy. Utterly no idea.
Ow! Ooh, I bumped into a step or something that time. Do we go up, Santa?
Yes, Jimmy, just a few steps. And how easy there. Just a few. Take it easy, everybody. Here we are. Now we can all sit down.
Oh, my extra special stuffing. Oh.
What's the matter, Cinnamon Bear? Did you fall?
No, I just sat down where there wasn't anything to sit on, that's all.
Oh, just a minute, Patio Cinnamon. Just a minute. There you are. You comfy?
Yes, thanks. That's something like it.
Would it be permissible to open our eyes now, Santa Claus?
Oh, no, not just yet. I'll tell you when. All right, Major Muffy, carry on. You can open your eyes now, and open them wide.
My word.
Oh, how beautiful.
Jumping gee willikers.
Bless my stuffing, what a big haul.
My sainted Crazy Quilt aunt. I've never seen anything like this.
That great big Christmas tree. Why, it's bigger than the one in the store downtown.
It sure is. Lots bigger. Gee, I have to put my head way back to see the top of it.
And all those colored lights. Why, there must be 1 million of them.
1.5 million, to be exact, Judy.
That big domed roof with the lights on it. Would that be made of glass now?
Well, not exactly. Something quite like it, but stronger, more substantial. One of my own inventions.
It's just so big and so beautiful, with all the lovely toys and lights and everything. Well, it just kind of takes your breath away.
You like it, children?
You bet.
It's the most gorgeous thing I ever saw.
Is this your throne we're sitting next to, Santa? It's such a fancy-looking chair.
It is fancy, isn't it? Frankly, I wouldn't have had such an elaborate one with all these jewels and carvings, but the workmen in my factory made it for me last year on my birthday. And, of course, I wouldn't hurt their feelings for anything.
Would you mind, Santa, if I went down there where you have the electric trains? I hesitate to admit it, but I have a perfect passion for them. Never could resist anything mechanical.
That's not all you can't resist. Don't you let him do it, Santa Claus, or you'll find something else missing for sure.
Oh, pay no heed to this glorified bath mat, Santa. It's Patio Cinnamon who needs watching. Why, he's had his eyes on those rubber elephants and toy giraffes ever since he opened them.
Indeed, and I have not. I was only staring at the big Christmas tree.
Now, boys, you must stop your quarreling. I think the best way for us to see all the toys is to take a little ride in my miniature train.
Gee willikers, Santa. Have you got a train you can ride in and everything?
I certainly have, Jimmy. And what's more, I'm going to let you drive it for us. Come along now.
Gee, that's swell. Did you hear that, Judy? I'm going to drive the train.
Oh, it's wonderful. Everything's wonderful. Hurry up, Cinnamon Bear.
I'm coming. coming, Judy. Hey, Crazy Quilt, keep away from those toy steam shovels. You're apt to get your face lifted.
All right, here's the train, Jimmy. Right over behind the Christmas tree.
Gee, it's a pip. Why, it's just like a locomotive almost. How does it run?
Well, I'll show you in a minute. Now, Judy, you just get in the cab with Jimmy. I'll sit right behind you, and Patio Cinnamon can share the back seat with Crazy Quilt.
Oh, I have to sit with him, huh? Too bad you haven't got a caboose, Santa Claus. That's where Crazy belongs.
Is that so? Well, I'll have you know.
All right, everybody ready?
I'll say we are. Will you show me how to drive it now?
You bet I will, Jimmy. You see that lever?
Uh-huh.
You push that just as far as it will go. Then step on that pedal by your left foot. That starts the motor.
Like that?
That's right. Now the pedal.
Boy, oh boy, we're off.
Now, when you want to stop, Jimmy, just pull the lever back. You got it?
You bet. Hey, how you doing back there, Crazy Quilt?
Just so-so. Bit stuffy. You never know what you'll meet up with on a train.
If you're referring to me, applesauce.
Oh, Jimmy, look at the hundreds and hundreds of beautiful dolls.
Gee, and would you take a look at all those bicycles and scooters and the toy tractors and...
And there's the toy band we saw in the storeroom.
Mm-hmm. And over here's the military division. Some of the best tin and wooden soldiers we ever turned out. I'm very proud of them.
Just look at those roly-poly dolls. They remind me of that roly-poly policeman we met on the island of Obi.
Now we're passing the animal kingdom. Elephants and camels and monkeys on sticks. Animals of every description.
No Crazy Quilt Dragons, however.
I should hope not. One is enough.
Santa Claus!
Huh?
Santa Claus!
Oh, here's Nicky Fruitlies back again. Stop the train, Jimmy.
All right, Santa Claus.
All right, all out now. Come on. Easy there. All out. Everything ready now, Nicky?
All ready, sir.
Do you know what, Santa Claus?
No. What, Judy?
I was just noticing all the little dolls and soldiers and toy animals are standing perfectly still, just like they were waiting for something.
That's right, Judy. They are waiting for something.
What?
Well, just to make certain all my toys will know how to behave when I take them out into the world, I put them through a special rehearsal under the big Christmas tree. And while they're marching, my supervisors inspect them. So that's what my toys are waiting for, Judy and Jimmy. The Christmas Tree Parade.
A parade? Jiminy Cricket, Santa. Are we going to see it?
You are, Jimmy, and right this very minute. Oh, Major Muffy, proceed with the Christmas Tree Parade.
Rat-a-tat-tat, the bugle has blown and summoned us into line. Boom, boom, the buttons on our uniforms are polished till they shine. Are polished till they shine. Now the general is giving commands. All in. And the call for attention is made. Attention. And everyone is ready for the Christmas tree parade. Rub-a-dub-dub and clickety-clack and uppity-umpty-um. Boom, 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 round the Christmas tree and back in marching form we come. In marching form we come to the beat of the little bass drum. Boom, boom, to the toot of the little tin horn. We'll make a lot of children sing and shout on Christmas morn.
Excuse me, Santa, but an important message came in while the parade was on.
Yes, Nicky. What is it? What is it?
Captain Tintop is waiting in your office.
Captain Tintop.
Yes, sir, and he's got the Silver Star.
Just as we left them last time, Nicky Frutal bounded in to announce that the soldiers had returned victorious. And now we find Santa Claus leading his smiling visitors into his private office where Captain Tintop, man of the hour, awaits them.
And Captain Tintop's got the silver star? Oh, I'm so glad, Santa Claus.
You bet. Gee, we're awfully grateful.
Oh, sure. Save your thanks for Captain Tintop. He's waiting for me in my office. Ah, congratulations, Captain.
We have met the enemy, and they are out.
Well, that's fine. And the star?
It is here.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
This is Judy, Captain Tintop.
Your servant, ma'am.
And this is Jimmy, Captain Tintop.
How do you do, sir?
He's fine, and so am I, now that we have our lovely silver star back again.
You bet.
Pardon my intrusion into this joyful occasion, no less joyful to me, I might add. But might I inquire about that large wreath of evergreen which you are carrying in your other hand, Captain?
This is the Crazy Quilt Dragon, Captain Tintop.
How do you do? This wreath to which you refer, sir, is all that remains, sir, of the enemy.
Indeed? How so, Captain?
You may recall, sirs and ma'am, that in a previous report mention was made of unexpected assistance to the resistance of the bad dolls.
Oh, yes, indeed. It was the Wintergreen Witch.
Ugh, it makes me shudder to think of her. What happened to her, Captain?
This, ma'am. This is what happened to her. This is the Wintergreen Witch, ma'am.
It serves her right.
Well, how did she get turned into a Christmas wreath, Captain Tintop?
Allow me to come to that later, if I may, sir. Santa Claus, sir, following arrival of reinforcements and intelligences re the ally of the bad dolls, I gave command to surround them in the icicle forest. Thickness of icicles prohibiting air attack made necessary concentration of infantry and artillery. May I make suggestions, sir, that artillery is far more effective? Need newer models?
Oh, come now, Captain, come. I'm afraid that will hardly be necessary.
Do not agree, sir, but just a suggestion, sir. Giving orders not to fire until they saw the whites of their eyes.
Jimmy, he sounds like a history book, doesn't he?
We awaited the onset of the foe. With the cunning they are noted for, the bad dolls made their attack quietly, so we were unprepared, to some extent, for their appearance. But quickly gave the command to fire the cannon snowballs, and our superior numbers told the tale. Proceeding according to your instructions, sir, ordered the planes aloft with the witch net.
Witch net? So that's how you got old Wintergreen?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Captain, this is Patty Cinnamon, the Cinnamon Bear.
How do you do?
Fine, my military friend, but go on with your story, please.
Proceeding in formation B2, the squadron flew until they sighted the enemy ally, a green blotch on the white ground.
My, this is exciting.
Whereupon they dropped the witch net, secured the prisoner, and returned to headquarters. As chief in command, the prisoner was placed in my custody, along with the defeated bad dolls. I may say, sir, as an officer and a gentleman, sir, I dislike very much the idea of placing a female under arrest, sir. But upon closer association with said female, sir, form different opinions, sir.
I don't blame you, Captain. That old witch was a terror, no mistake at all.
She was a bit of a caution, sir, indeed. Having turned the bad dolls over to the repair factory to be restuffed, inquired of your head foreman, Santa Claus, sir, as to what might be done with the prisoner. Prisoner not being citizen of Snowland and having no orders as to final disposition of same. Foreman opined that prisoner might be made into something useful, as suggested Christmas wreath. Evergreen for wintergreen, you know.
So that's how it happened.
Yes, sir. Any further orders, sir?
No, that will be all for the present, thank you, Captain. Except that we would be very happy to have you with us at the banquet.
Banquet? Bless my stuffing.
Oh, Captain Tintop, you don't know how good it makes us feel to know that mean old Wintergreen Witch can't do anything to us anymore.
And she certainly can't, Judy. I'll see to that personally. I'll hang the wreath right up here in my office, and Nicky and I can both keep an eye on it. And now, how do you all feel toward a little refreshment?
Gee, Santa Claus, I think we'd all like it pretty much.
Delighted. Well, when do we eat?
Patty Cinnamon, as one citizen of Maybeland to another, I'm ashamed of you.
Oh, you are you? Well, you can save the shame for yourself. That's what you can do.
No. Stop that quarreling. Well, I take it that you're all in the mood, Very well. Follow me to the banquet hall.
Somebody pat me on the back. I'm so nice and full, my stuffing's all bunched to the back.
Like this?
Oh, well, a little on that order, Jimmy, but that's enough, thank you.
I stopped counting all the cinnamon buns you were eating after I saw you take the 25th patio cinnamon.
I don't suppose you counted all the lime lollipops you had? What a crazy quilt cavern you turned out to be.
Jimmy, I think we'd better be getting home pretty soon, don't you?
Yes, I do. You know, I feel sort of,
Let down, Jimmy?
yes, I guess that's it. Gee, we've done so many exciting things, and I guess maybe I'm sort of tired or something. Anyway, it's getting awful close to Christmas, and Judy and I have had a swell time with you, Santa Claus, and, well, we think we ought to go home.
As our adventures together draw to a close, as spokesman for our little party...
And just who appointed you as spokesman?
As spokesman for our little party, may I say a few words?
No.
Thank you. Tears come to my eyes when I contemplate parting from my dear, dear friends, the friends of adversity.
What's that?
I think he means you all went to school together.
But we didn't.
But I realize that like all good things, even this, our quest for the silver star must come to an end. With laurels on our brow...
What's he talking about?
Just let him rave. Crazy always has to make a speech.
We spend these last few precious moments together. Oh, may I propose a toast?
Well, I think that would be all right, friend Crazy Quilt.
I propose a toast to those true friends, those stalwart friends, me, those friends so soon to depart. Lift your glasses of milk, friends. I give you Judy and Jimmy.
Well put. Well put. Well, have you all had enough?
Oh,
That's fine. I don't wish to hurry you, but it's getting time to leave. I'm going to take Judy and Jimmy.
And me, Santa. Don't forget me.
Oh, no. I wouldn't forget you, Patio Cinnamon. I'm going to take you back with Judy and Jimmy to their attic.
Oh, boy, this is the biggest thrill yet.
You've been so awful kind, Santa. We don't know how to thank you.
Oh, sure. That's all right. That's what Santa Claus is for, to help children find happiness.
Well, what about Crazy Quilt? Is he going back with us, too?
Oh, no, thank you, Jimmy. I think not. In fact, I've been quite taken with the snow country. I'd like to stay on here for a bit.
Well, that's quite all right. Glad to have you. Oh, Nicky.
Yes, Santa Claus?
Is the sleigh ready?
Just about, Santa Claus. They're filling the last trailer now.
Good. Have you checked everything with my list?
Yes, I did that personally.
Well, all right. And I guess we can start. Come, children. Shake a paw there, Cinnamon Bear. I'll help you up, Judy. There.
Thank you, Santa dear.
Now, how about you, Patio Cinnamon? You need any help?
Well, just a little boost, please, Santa Claus.
Will you allow me the pleasure, Patio Cinnamon?
I don't trust you at all, Crazy Quilt. But you can do it just this once.
Oh, such a way to regard the friend with whom you've gone through thick and thin.
How come this sudden burst of affection, Crazy Quilt? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, quite. Here, let me help you up.
There. Thank you, Crazy. You know, sometimes you're a good dragon. But only sometimes, mind you, only sometimes.
Have you got the silver star all right, Jimmy?
You bet. Been hanging on to it ever since we got back.
All right, you get in next, Jimmy.
Okay, Santa. Oh, would you please hold the star for me a minute while I get in, Crazy Quilt?
Oh, with pleasure, Jimmy. Any little last-minute favor, you know.
Goodbye, dear Crazy Quilt. I hate to go away and leave you.
Goodbye, Judy girl. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Oh, dear, I'm afraid I may have to weep a few Crazy Quilt tears.
Oh, please don't. We'll see you again sometime. Sure we will.
Goodbye, Nicky Fruitle. If you ever come to the world with Santa Claus, drop in to see us. I'll show you my magic lantern set.
Maybe I will sometime, Jimmy. Thanks.
Just take a look around, Nicky, and see that all the trailers are fastened securely.
All right, Santa.
Okay, Crazy Quilt. You can give me the silver star now. Crazy Quilt?
Where is he?
Willikers. I don't know. What, he was here just a minute ago.
He must have dropped back to help Nicky. Hi, Crazy Quilt.
He's not here, Santa.
Gee, where do you suppose he went?
Look, there he is.
Where, Patty?
Over there, running as fast as he can go.
Jiminy crickets. silver star.
Christmas is practically here, and Judy and Jimmy are still without their precious silver star. And unless they get it back in time to put on the very tip-top of their tree, Christmas just won't be Christmas, that's all. You'll remember that after Captain Tintop captured the star from the bad dolls, Santa Claus gave a grand banquet. The children were filled with excitement, and Patio Cinnamon was filled with cinnamon buns. Inasmuch as Santa was about to leave on his annual trip to the world, he offered to take the twins and Cinnamon Bear with him. And then the most terrible thing happened. Jimmy asked Crazy Quilt to hold the silver star while he climbed into the sleigh, and when he turned around, the dragon was gone. It's hard to believe that Jimmy's friend would do that, but such is the case, and right now he's running as fast as his Crazy Quilt legs will carry him.
Look at him go! Lickety split!
I knew that Crazy Quilt Dragon would show his true colors.
Oh, dear. It makes me want to cry.
Well, we'll have to hurry if we want to catch him. Oh, Nicky, you and Jimmy unhook the trailers from the sleigh. We can go faster without them.
All right, Santa. Be with you in a jiffy, Nicky.
And I thought Crazy Quilt had reformed.
Huh. Once a villain, always a villain.
I don't understand why he'd do such a thing. How are you coming, boys?
This is the last. There. Come on, Nicky.
All right, take my hand, Jimmy. Up you go. Are you in, Nicky?
All set.
Willikers, let's hurry.
Hi, Donner. Hi, Blitzen. Hi. Well, a little more speed there, boys. That's better.
Hurrah! Just wait till I get me paws on that double-crossing dragon.
I'm just awfully disappointed in Crazy Quilt.
Me too.
Hey, tell me about this peculiar fellow. He seemed to be such a good friend of yours, and then to turn right around and make off with a silver star.
You see, Santa, he's the one who stole it in the first place out of the big trunk in our attic.
Well, that explains it. But how did he happen to become such a great friend of yours?
Well, Cinnamon Bear helped us find him. And when he wouldn't give us the star, we yelled boo at him about 100 times. And then he jumped into the root beer ocean and lost it.
Oh, you should have seen him, Santa Claus. He came weeping through the breakers, vowing that he was a changed dragon, that he'd never do it again. Not much he wouldn't.
Oh, and you think he was just pretending to be your friend, waiting for a good opportunity to steal the star again, hmm?
I just don't know, Santa. He saved us from the Inkaboos and stood by us through all our troubles. And there were just lots and lots of times when he could have gotten away with the star easy as anything.
I see. Well, it was probably just a case of too much temptation.
Look, Santa Claus, I think we're gaining on him.
We are at that, Jimmy. But, oh, my goodness.
What's the matter?
He's heading straight for the North Pole. Faster, Donner. Faster, Blitzen. Faster. Just as I thought. There he is, trying to climb up the North Pole. Come on, everybody, after him.
Come on, we'll have to catch him now. We'll have to get him.
We'll have to catch him before he gets up the pole, or we'll never get him.
Why, Santa?
Why, the Misty folk live up there. They'd take him right in with them, and we'd never see Crazy Quilt or the Silver Star again. Oh, there. Oh, Donner. Oh, Blitzen. Oh.
Hey, what's the idea of stealing our star, Crazy Quilt?
Why, hello, Jimmy boy. Fancy meeting you here. What's all this yelling about the star?
You know what about the star. You've got it.
Oh, now, come. You must be mistaken, my little friend. Such a thing would never occur to me.
Why, Crazy Quilt, you big storyteller, if you didn't steal it, why did you run away like that?
Run away? But I didn't run away, Judy. Merely getting a bit of exercise, trying out my new snowshoes. Oh, great sport.
And I suppose you use snowshoes to climb the North Pole? And if so, where are they?
Where are what?
The snowshoes, you villain, the snowshoes.
Oh, I just dropped them off to be half soled.
Oh, don't pay any attention to him, children. He's got the star all right. I can see it. It's sticking out of his hip pocket.
I'm so ashamed of you, Crazy Quilt. After we trusted you and everything.
We won't ever believe in you again, ever.
Oh, my friends, my dear companions, don't talk like that. You'll make me feel... Oh!
Look, he slipped a bit.
No, he's got hold again.
Oh, can't any of you climb after him? If he reaches the top, we're lost.
I know how to bring him down. Remember, Jimmy? We'll all yell boo at him.
Oh, no, not that.
Come on, everybody. Now, 1, 2, 3. Boo!
He's down. Let's get him, Judy.
All right. After him, children. After him. Get in there, Nicky. Get in.
All right, get him. Come on.
And last, I got you, Crazy Quilt. And I'm feeling extra specially ferocious. Garrot.
Tickle him, Jimmy. Tickle him.
Oh, my friends, to think our beautiful friendship should end like that. No.
Oh, he's turning over. Grab the star, Jimmy.
I've got it, Patio Cinnamon. I've got the silver star.
Oh, you Crazy Quilt Dragon. Thought you'd get away with it, huh? I'll teach you to trifle with cinnamon bears. Shake him up, children. Shake him up. Shake him up. Shake him up.
Wake up, children.
What's that?
Tickle him, Jimmy. Tickle him good.
Oh, that's all right, Judy. I've got the silver star.
Children, what in the world are you doing? Get up off the floor. You're all tangled up in that old crazy quilt. Did you fall asleep? Oh, dear, I hope you didn't catch cold.
Cold? It isn't cold, Mother. Not like it is in the snow country.
Sure. It's a lot colder at the North Pole.
What? My darlings, are you ill? Have you got a fever? Let Mother feel your hands. You're talking so strangely.
We're all right, Mother. We had a most elegant time.
We sure did. The silver star was gone because the Crazy Quilt Dragon stole it. But Santa Claus helped us catch him and get it back.
You don't seem to have any fever. Now hurry up, both of you. Daddy's home.
Did he bring the Christmas tree?
Yes, dear. And he wants you to come down and help him decorate it. My goodness, I wouldn't have let you come up here in the attic if I thought you'd go to sleep.
But we didn't go to sleep, Mother. We went to Maybeland.
Oh, Jimmy, look at poor Patio Cinnamon on the floor. And he's only about 4 inches high anymore.
Can we take the cinnamon bear downstairs with us, Mother?
The what?
Why, the cinnamon bear. You know, Patio Cinnamon. We found him in the trunk, and he's the one who took us through Maybeland. And we had lots and lots of swell adventures, too.
Oh, I see.
May we take him downstairs, Mother?
Of course you can. Now hurry. It's beginning to get dark.
There, Jimmy. The tree's all decorated. Isn't it simply beautiful?
Uh-huh. And there's our silver star, right on top where it belongs.
And Cinnamon Bear sitting on a branch right near it.
Remember the big Christmas tree that Santa Claus had in his palace?
Yes, and remember how we watched a wonderful, wonderful Christmas tree parade with all the toys and dolls?
You bet. And we rode on Santa Claus's miniature train, and I got to drive it and everything. You know what, Judy?
What?
I wonder if we really did fall asleep up in the attic like Mother said.
I don't know, Jimmy. It's all sort of mixed up like.
It sure is. But I just don't see how we could dream all of it.
What do you mean?
Well, look at Patio Cinnamon. We didn't dream him.
Of course we didn't, dear little Cinnamon Bear. I bet he's about the best friend we've got.
And what about the Crazy Quilt Dragon, Judy?
Well, don't forget that we found our silver star in the Crazy Quilt up in the attic.
Sure, but it was a dragon when we were up at the North Pole. You know, maybe it all got changed around like that because Mother came up to look for us.
Grown-up folks don't believe in magic very much, I guess.
No, they just say you're sick or you've been asleep or something.
I wonder if we stayed awake tonight, do you suppose we'd see Santa Claus? We could ask him about it and thank him for helping us catch Crazy Quilt.
Oh, I don't think we'd better do that, Judy.
Why not, Jimmy? We've just got to find out, don't we?
Well, it would be nice, all right. But don't forget what Santa told us. Children can't see him if they stay awake.
That's right, he did.
Well, I guess we just better keep it a secret, Judy.
You mean about looking for the silver star?
Yes, because nobody would believe us anyhow.
But we believe us, don't we, Jimmy?
I suppose so. But gee willikers, I wish Mother hadn't said that about us going to sleep. It makes me kind of wonder.
Well, anyway, we've got our silver star. And best of all, we've got Patio Cinnamon.
You know what, Judy? Let's put him up on the tree every Christmas.
Yes, I think we should. After all, that's where he belongs, right near the silver star where he can guard it and see that nobody ever steals it again.
I'm the cinnamon bear.
Jimmy, I thought I heard something.
Why, it sounds like Patio Cinnamon singing his very own song.
But Jimmy, he's only 4 inches high.
Listen, Judy.
Oh, Jimmy, it is the Cinnamon Bear. Maybe we weren't dreaming after all.
Now I'll growl.
Hurrah!
And I'll growl.
Garoo!
And if you like the fray, I'm much obliged to you.
And so ends the story of the Cinnamon Bear. Whether Judy and Jimmy dreamed these adventures or whether they really happened doesn't matter. They were truly wonderful and certainly most magical. And now that the silver star is shining brightly on the very tip-top of Judy and Jimmy's tree, we can smile our biggest holiday smile and say, a Merry Christmas to you all. We hope you'll always remember little Patio Cinnamon, the Cinnamon Bear. That's the one thing that will make him very happy. And I can tell you on his behalf, he'll be much obliged to you.